So, Atlas, Mr. Bacon Man of Warframe. How do you get him? Well, it involves lots of pain and suffering, so let's continue on. The first thing you need to do in your journey to get Bacon Man is you need to get the quest Jorda's Precept. Now, the initial way you get this is by doing the Pluto-Ares junction on screen now. It's not a hard junction to do, just go ahead and do it, and you'll get the quest. So, yay, that's easy. Part 1 complete. Part 2 of this journey is much more difficult. Now, you must, to get the parts and to get the blueprint, first the blueprint, you need to actually complete the quest. What does that quest entail? Defeating a bunch of juggernauts, getting their parts, and not having a good time doing it. I'll have a link to my tutorial on how to kill juggernauts, although it is not a good time. They're basically, if you need to farm juggernauts, the rescue on Ares is by far your best bet. They almost always spawn there. Also the rescue, just the rescue on Ares is really, really good bet, because they almost always spawn and there's always enemies to kill there to get the parts. But once you've done all that junk and you're on the last bit of the mission, a couple things to mention. You'll be there's a mini boss before you defeat the main boss in the last mission. It's a Juggernaut Behemoth. When you've defeated him, it will throw you and your teammates into space. There's a super common glitch which I've had happen to me and my friends have happened to them, where the host is okay, but whoever gets thrown out into space, the last one to join always gets stuck in the skybox. So the way to fix this, granted it doesn't always work, is to just simply type /unstuck. If that doesn't work, you're screwed and reboot. Unless your teammates can defeat the boss on their own, then that's good. Second part, I highly recommend running this with a squad of friends. No one runs this in public. And the next part of this is that you really, really, really need a really good archwing setup. Not necessarily the actual archwing, but your archwing weapon. It better be high class tier, doing 1,000 damage per hits, or this will take a ton of time. So I highly recommend running this with a squad of friends who all of you have good archwing setups, because if you don't, oh my god, this will take forever. The next part of this is part drop, chances. The systems have a 22% chance of dropping, which is horrible. Neuroptics and chassis both have the same amount of chance of dropping, that's a 38% chance. So you'll be running this quite a few times, and as I mentioned before, the overall blueprint for Atlas simply drops when you have completed the quest. So you're really just farming for the parts, thank God. Once you've done that, the requirements for what you need to build him are on screen now. Warning, this does take Orokin cells and Argon Crystal, so make sure to farm up Orokin cells, and then once you're all done getting his parts and everything, get Argon Crystal. Because obviously Argon Crystal evaporates after 24 hours. It took me 11 runs to get Atlas, but on the wiki it says 6 to 7. If you're a lucky bastard, you'll get 6 to 7, but I highly doubt it will take that little. I kept getting the chassis over and over again, but then again, I'm unlucky. So there's that. Now, how does he play? He plays awesomely. I love Atlas. I hate the way he looks. I will be deducting points from him for how he looks, because he looks extra stupid. I hate his meat flabs. And he looks stupid, that's all I can say. But he does have bacon and the only plus side is that the meat flabs kind of look like bacon and they float around, so that's kind of hilarious. But his play style is basically punch everything, get points, summon rock minions, summon walls, and it's very, very fun. So I can kind of ignore how god-awful ugly he looks. And none of his alt helms really help with that, except the Tenogen one that makes him look kind of like Zenyatta. So yeah, I would highly recommend getting him, unless you just get sick to your stomach looking at him, then I don't recommend it, because he's not great looking. Anyway, I would give him 8 out of 10 Lenny Face Potatoes for extra fun. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have any recommendations for future Warframe videos, or if I missed anything in this Warframe video, please let me know down in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Have a nice day.